G'day guys. I want to keep pumping out as many videos as I can, and I just wanted to start to do like maybe a bit of random theory crafting I thought of, unless someone else has thought of this, but just something came to mind when I was thinking about it. I wanted to try, this may be crazy, but I wanted to try Sith Triumvirate against gas. Now, it does work. I've done it. I will show you a video of it. You do need some pretty decent mods on your Sith Triumvirate, and obviously Thrawn's here and Wat Tambor. It's all about control. At the start of the battle, you really want to control gas, take as many hits as you can, and then you're going to annihilate gas before he sits down for the first time. It does work, but it is pretty impressive, but you need some really decent mods on these guys. So we're going to start off first with Wat Tambor. You need Wat Tambor. I'm almost certain of it. If you don't have him, it's probably going to be a bit tricky. So what's going to happen is obviously you need Wat Tambor Zeta. His mods don't really matter because you only really want to pass over one piece of tech, which will be the blast tech, which if you're not sure what that is, it just gains... Whoever has the blast tech obviously gains 15% turn meter, and enemies defeated by the character can't be revived. We don't really care about the revive part of it, but turn meter is what we really care about. So what is going to happen is Wat is going to go first, because obviously he gets his bonus turn from mass manufacturer. That's his Zeta. And we're going to pass that blast tech straight over to Thrawn. I've got my Thrawn modded for 338. You want him pretty fast because we're going to be facing Captain Rex's, and Rex is already going to be around, if it's on top meta, we're talking about 315 speed, and he's also going to get that 1.2% speed increase via his unique ability. So Rex is going to be pretty fast. So if your Thrawn's modded like fairly quick and he's got the blast tech, he is able to go straight after Rex, after obviously all their assists and whatnot. So that's the plan. Thrawn's going to lead the charge straight after Rex is going to go with that blast tech on. Straight after that, Scion is going to have to come in next. So you have to mod Scion pretty fast. He's at just below 300 here. Yeah, very fast. You want him to start off with Torment. So what's going to happen is Rex is going to form up, juice up the turn meter, and most of the 501st allies will go. And obviously they're all going to gain tenacity up. So that's a problem. So we're going to mod, so Scion will go next, and then use Torment and dispel all of that tenacity up. We've modded now Nihilus to go straight after Scion, 296. That's as close as I could get. And he's going to do Drain Force. And because the tenacity up is gone, he should have a good chance of getting like max cooldown decreases for his obviously Annihilate ability here. Straight after that, we want Treya to go. So she's modded at 295. I think one speed slower than Nihilus, which is not too bad if I do say so myself. Then we're going to isolate gas. And that will help so we obviously don't get counter attack every time we're hitting him. But we're going to isolate him and then target Nihilus so we can decrease the cooldowns of Drain Force, because we need to be able to get 2 Drain Forces out there to annihilate gas before he sits down. So the general idea is we're going to annihilate him before he sits down, which is pretty good, because if he sits down, we can't target him, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, we're going to head into the pre-recorded video and I'll show you how it works. I'll talk you through it. I'll just quickly move over to it now, and I'll start it here, and we'll go to the start of the battle. Sorry. All right, here we go. So I'll try and talk along with it. So obviously Wat's going to go past the tech. Rex is juicing up the team, turn meter and everything. So now Thrawn's going to go. We're going to fracture gas. So he's controlled. We're all about control here. Dispel the tenacity up for Scion. And then now we're going to drain. Max cooldowns. I think we missed one on Rex there, but that's okay. Isolate gas past the cooldown decrease on Nihilus there. And because Thrawn is getting so many turns out there, he's able to pass turns, fracture people. It's all about control. You don't want to hit gas too much because you don't want him to sit down. The 501st is going to take a fair amount of goes. but Scion should be able to eat the heat as long as you have decent relics on you guys. Again, if you want, you could have missed the fracture there. If I saved it, we could have used it later. All right, so now we're ready for Annihilate, which is good. So what happens is Thrawn is getting so much turn meter, he's able to pass another turn over to Nihilus, and we can annihilate gas, just like that. Now, it's the 501st clones that we have trouble against. You want to take out 5s, obviously, because of sacrifice reasons, but we also want to be mindful of Rex there. So just before then, I'll just go back. So Thrawn took a go here. If we didn't fracture gas for the second time over, we would have been able to fracture Rex, and that would have been the optimal play, because eventually Rex does another form up and then Rexalates Nihilus, which we'll see in a second there. So that's probably a little bit of a misplay that I fractured gas for the second time. But it's, of course, just a learning curve. So eventually we do win this one, though. So Rex forms up there, and now he's ready for Annihilate, and gets rid of Nihilus, which is a bit of a shame, because obviously banners-wise, it's not fantastic. But we slowly chip away at him. I think Arc Trooper goes to town on Treya, yep. But Scion and Nihilus are able to get through Arc Trooper at the last second, which is beautiful. If you want more information on this, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll get back to you if you want more explanation into it. But I just wanted to release something for you guys to kind of look at, see how it went, and I appreciate you guys stopping by, and hopefully you enjoy it.